Hi, my little scientist. It is time to talk about our butterflies again. Okay, it's time to talk about well, they're not butterflies yet, are they? What are they? Caterpillars. It is time to talk about our caterpillars. I am going to read a book to you about not just any caterpillars and not just any butterflies. This is a book about painted lady butterflies. That's the type of butterfly that we're going to get from these caterpillars. There's all types of butterflies. You know, the other day we looked at monarch butterflies. There's little tiny blue butterflies. There's big blue butterflies. There's all kinds. This is a painted lady butterfly, and that's the type we're going to learn about today. Okay? So, let's go ahead and listen and see what we can learn. Okay? So, painted lady butterflies are dark brown insects. Wonder what an insect is. Let's see. Insect, a small animal with a hard outer shell, 6 legs, and 3 body sections, and 2 antennae. Most insects have wings. Now I said most, not all insects have wings, but a lot of them do. And it has 6 legs. So butterflies must have 6 legs. Their wings have white, yellow, and orange spots. Painted lady butterflies have a wingspan of 3 inches. A wingspan means how long it is from wing to wing. So from here to here is the wingspan. Birds have wingspans. Technically, this is our arm span from our fingertips to our fingertips. That's how far it goes. So theirs is 3 inches. Okay. So what animal is this book about so far? What animal is this book about? What insect? Yes, it is about painted lady butterflies. Good. Painted lady butterflies live everywhere except Australia and Antarctica. They live in fields and meadows. So let's look at the map. So they live everywhere except Australia. So where it's green is where they don't live. So they don't live in Australia and they don't live in Antarctica, but they live everywhere else in the world. All these other places. Wow, that's awesome. So do they live here? This is where we live. Do we have painted lady butterflies here? Yes, we do. So where did it say that they live out in the world? What is their habitat? Yeah, it said they live in fields and meadows. That's where they can get the flowers and stuff. So they need to live in fields and meadows. They don't live in the ocean. All right, let's learn about their food. Adult painted ladies, which an adult is a butterfly it's an adult. When it's grown up, it's a butterfly. Adult painted ladies drink nectar from flowers. Painted lady larvae, called caterpillars, eat thistles, hollyhocks, and sunflowers. So these are types of plants that they like to eat. They like to eat sunflowers. Oh, Jace, you better watch out. I know you have sunflowers growing. Don't let those caterpillars come by. They'll eat them. So they drink the nectar from flowers. So, what do caterpillars eat? Caterpillars eat leaves. What about butterflies? What do the butterflies eat? Yeah, they eat the nectar from the flowers. Good. Life cycle. Butterflies go through metamorphosis. Can you say metamorphosis? Metamorphosis. That is when animals go through changes as they develop, like a big change. Larvae hatch from eggs. 10 days later, larvae form chrysalises. And here's the chrysalis, right? And the chrysalis is underneath the skin. Inside, they become pupae. Pupae soon become adults. Okay? It might be pupa. Pupa, not pupa. I wonder why. Anyway, it's pupa. Okay, so pupas soon become adults. All right, fun facts. A new butterfly's wings must dry before it can fly. Now, when our butterflies emerge, we don't have chrysalises yet, but when they do emerge, I'm going to show you what they look like when they're still wet. Their wings are floppy and wet, and they kind of have to pump them up to dry them off. Adult painted ladies live for about 2 weeks. You guys, they only live for 2 weeks. That's only 14 days. That's why it's almost as soon as they emerge, we'll keep them for like 1 or 2 days, but then we're going to let them go because we want them to go out and live and eat and drink flowers and lay more eggs so we can have more caterpillars. Butterflies drink using a tube-shaped tongue called a proboscis. Now remember I told you I was going to tell you what their tongue was called? It's called a proboscis. Can you say proboscis? Now, I'm going to show you a video that shows them using their proboscis, okay? In the video, there's no sound. You can see, it's going to show, here's the proboscis. It's this black thing. You're going to be able to see it. Put it in the flower and eat. Here we go. Let's watch. It's very cool. So this is a painted lady butterfly on a flower. And watch how it gets the nectar out. It'll turn and you'll be able to see it better in a second. Okay, look, see that proboscis right there? It's sticking it in there. And that's how it sucks up the nectar. Isn't that cool? There it is, all the way down inside the flower. It sticks it down in there. Pretty cool, huh? So that's everything about the painted lady butterfly. So now you know more about them. And then we can check on the butterflies or the caterpillars, I mean, more tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll look at some pictures of them and see how they're looking. Okay. And we'll actually look at them in person and see if any are starting to make that J where they hang from the top of the cup. We'll see if any are getting ready to shed for the last time and be a chrysalis. We'll have to see tomorrow. But you guys did a great job being scientists and learning about butterflies. Okay.